Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here at The Planet. As always, with me working the board is Tim Martin from CentralNHEvents.com. If you need a DJ for your event, proceed to that website as soon as possible and hire Tim for whatever that event may be. And with us here this week are three members of the band. Is it Jamantics or Jamantics?
Really, however you want to pronounce it, I think is fine.
Okay.
As long as it's not the preceding it.
No, the.
Right.
Okay, exactly. It's not the Jamantics. Okay. I'm going to go with Jamantics.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right,
yeah.
Cool. And let's start here. Tell me who you are and what you do.
My name is Eric Reingold. I play bass. I beatbox. I guess that's about it. That's what I do. I sing a little bit too, but very little.
We were talking about that before the interview, yeah. And you, sir?
I'm Lucas Gallo. I play acoustic guitar
and
vocals.
And who's this gentleman in the corner here? Just step right up there.
My name is Maceo, and I'm the singing drummer.
Very good. The singing drummer, which is unusual. You don't see too much of that. So, it's true. He's special that way. That's great. Well, we'll come back and talk, but why don't we play a track? He has brought some tunes with you. What do you want to start the show with?
Dope Blonde?
Yep.
Might be good.
Start with Dope Blonde.
Dope Blonde?
Dope Blonde.
All right. This is Dope Blonde from Jamantics here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Rheingold's bass is bumping, I can hear it down the block. Said I think I wanna go in, cause I heard it's gonna pop. See the drums kick in, and life is living, and the room is so alive. The bodies are moving as the band they jump and jive. See the strings ringing, and now we're kicking, and the dance is on the rise. I smile, a lovely lady, and I feel a lovely vibe. I groove a little closer and hope to see her smile. In the moment I want you. It's insanity, getting down with me, breaking all the rules of my reality. What you want with me? Well, she shakes a thing, causing a distraction to everyone who sees. Maybe it wasn't her hair, maybe I was caught. When I see the hotties dancing out on the ground, then I'm stoned. She's a really dope blonde. 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 Now the bass is bumping and the band is bumping and the folks are having fun. I'm rocking out with this smoking gal all cramped up in the front. It's obvious by now, cause we are making eyes. In the moment I want you, in the moment I want you. It's insanity, getting down with me, breaking all the rules. My reality, what you want with me? Yeah, she shakes a thing, causing a distraction. Everyone who sees, maybe it wasn't her hair, maybe I was calm. When I see the hotties dancing out in the crowd, then I'm stoked. She's a really dope blonde. 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 Oh, yeah, yeah. Now we're dancing so close, I can taste dancing out in the crowd that I'm stoked. She's a really dope blonde. She's a really dope blonde. She's a really dope blonde, dope blonde. She's a really dope blonde. Ooh, yeah, yeah. She's a really dope blonde. I was caught, maybe it was her hair. I was caught, yeah, yeah. Oh, well, she's already done She's a really dope blonde. She's a really dope blonde. Yeah.
Sorry.
Son of a beep.
Are we all set? Yes. All right. Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet, Matt from IPMNation.com with Jamantics, or three of the guys anyway. You're actually a four-piece, correct?
5.
Oh, a five-piece.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So who are we missing?
We're missing Freeland Hubbard, who is the left-handed lead electric guitar player, and we're
Okay.
missing Jordan Tyrowasaki, the fiddle player.
Oh, okay. Have you guys always had the fiddle player?
Yes.
You have? Okay. Oh, interesting. I did not realize that. So what are those guys doing tonight?
Jordan is doing a Wednesday night residency at Re-Raws in Portsmouth.
All right.
Celtic residency. And Freeland is free.
Taking care of his daughter,
That's
probably,
right.
I would guess. Yeah,
Luna
this
Ray.
evening. Yeah.
Oh, all right. That sounds kind of
Yeah,
important.
it is important.
All right. So how long have you guys been around? I mean, it's not a relatively new project, right? Couple years? Or?
We just had our 2-year anniversary birthday party at Panucci's in Concord last week. We've
Okay.
been together 2 years.
Cool. Okay. And in that 2 years, I know that you guys have made a lot of progress as far as getting your name out there, because I started hearing about you actually a while ago, before we were ever in touch about doing an interview. So are you guys from Concord?
I am originally from the West Coast. I grew up in Washington State, but
okay.
then I moved to the East Coast in the mid '90s, and I ended up here in New Hampshire in the 2000s. So I live in Concord now,
Right.
but I am not from there.
Yeah.
The rest of the guys are.
Okay.
Yeah, Reingold's from Concord. Freeland's from Concord. And Jordan's from Canterbury. I'm kind of moved around quite a bit as
Right.
well. So,
Right. Was it a five-piece from the beginning?
yep.
Oh, okay. And so has it always been the five of you? I mean,
Yep.
obviously the band hasn't been around.
It was actually started as 6 because
Really?
we were looking for a drummer, and Lucas and I were sharing some acoustic guitar things going on, and at one point I just was tired of dealing with the drummer thing going on, and I said I felt like I could do it better, and they kind of said that they felt like that I could too, so I just kind of started playing the part. And actually our first gig as Jamantics was the first time that we played live where I was the drummer, the singing drummer.
Oh, no kidding.
Up until that point, we had a couple of things going on, and we did some gigs. We just did it with a couple of different drummers. It wasn't working. And then all of a sudden, we were like, well, let's just go to 5 and see what happens. And that's actually when I started playing the drums as well. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So initially you were supposed to be out front singing?
Yes.
Okay. Is it challenging for you to do both?
No.
Really? Good. Have you done that in other bands where you've had to drum and
No.
sing at the same time?
I've
No?
never played the drums in a band until Jamantics.
Oh, no kidding.
Right.
No kidding. But you don't, in the beginning, you didn't find yourself getting winded or anything? Or
Yeah, I actually lost 40 pounds since I started playing the drums.
No kidding.
and I had to go start with a regiment in the beginning of running and exercising and practicing, like even running and singing my songs while I was running, while I was winded, to kind of get that feeling of exhaustion going on, because it can be taxing,
sure.
For that many hours in the hot summer, and what's going on and everything. So it took a little conditioning, and even now I get a little sore after a long weekend, but it's all good in the neighborhood.
Sure. But you don't have any issues at this point as far as playing live, being able to project your voice and still play. And,
no.
Yeah, that's good. No. That's good. How do you guys describe your sound? What do you guys sound like?
I think it's a mix-up of a lot of different sounds that kind of just meld together into, what happens when we all get together. It's everything from bluegrass to pop, rock, funk, Celtic influences, some blues influences, and it all mixes together on stage and kind of forms the sound that you hear when we play.
Yeah, because I was going to say you're not easily defined. It's hard to really put you guys into a box and say, they fall into this genre.
It's interesting because we all come from different backgrounds, not only like lifestyle, but also, music. We all listen to different kinds of music, but at the same time, we all like the same kind of music, and we're always influencing each other to listen to different music and keep that flow going, not only outside of the band, but also internally, so that when we come together, those influences come through. A classic example is playing a rockin' jam, and Jordan goes to solo on the fiddle, and he does like an Irish fiddle jig in the middle of this jam. It makes it interesting because everybody brings their different pieces to the table, which also in turn makes it undescribable. Like, what do you say we are? I don't know.
Sure. Well, how did you guys come to decide to create a band together? Because you did mention, Maceo, that you have different backgrounds, both musically and lifestyle. How did this come about? And what did you mean by lifestyle anyway?
I'm not really sure what I meant by that. Sometimes I talk a lot and things come out.
Sure.
What was the question?
How did we come to be
how did this happen?
It was purely accidental.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, there is no real definitive moment except for we all liked playing with each other, and we were having a good time playing with each other, and we were trying to make something happen while we were playing with each other. And finally, when it all came together, we were playing with each other, and that's the only thing that we had at that point was each other.
So there were aspects of your lifestyle that were similar, so you were able to all play with each other and be comfortable.
Yes.
Excellent.
This all has one meaning, I promise.
So when you guys play live, do you do like a full night? I mean, how much material do you have at this point?
We have somewhere upwards of 80, 90 songs.
That's a lot. For having only been together a couple of years, that's a lot of tunes.
I think even since the last time we had talked to you, when we interviewed with you for IPM Nation, we've already, I think, put another maybe 5 to 10.
No kidding.
Yeah. And we just did a practice last week that was totally designated to new music or things that we were trying to bring back that we haven't played for a long time.
Which I think kind of illustrates what Macy was saying about all the different backgrounds. Everybody's in the band is constantly writing music and doing different things. And so when we get together, everybody's got ideas to bring. And, sometimes ideas have to sit out for weeks or months because there's just so much that people are bringing in. And so we just go through them and one at a time. And we kind of, once we get them to the point where we think they're able to play live, then we start, putting them into our shows and playing them that way. And it also keeps our shows pretty fresh because there's always new music being put out and there's always different ways to arrange the shows. We try really never to play the same show twice. Sometimes we might get in a little bit of a rut with the music that we're choosing for the shows, but one of us will most likely speak up and pull us out of that, and we start to pull in stuff we haven't played for a while and take out stuff that we've been playing a lot. And So we try to keep it fresh and new every show.
Well, I was wondering, too, is it difficult to narrow that down? I mean, with that much material, even if you're doing a full night, obviously there's a lot of things that you're not going to play. Is it hard to narrow that down to a list? Or
Well, we do maybe 2 to 3 shows a week. And so what we kind of started doing was taking turns writing the set lists, which also keeps them kind of fresh and new. And, different people have different songs they like more than others and different ways they like to arrange sets. And so we kind of, that keeps it fresh as well. So it's always something new happening. And, just doing new things with the songs within the sets, breaking them up or, longer jams or shortened jams or,
Sure.
So it's always interesting and new, and there's so much material to choose from that, it's sometimes it's hard to write a set because you don't know what you want to put in it. So
yeah.
But at the same time, it's nice to have options.
Right.
Like, seriously, it's really nice to be in an environment where the set list was written for a rowdy group, but it's not a rowdy group, so we got to change it up a little bit and be a little bit easier and mild and, and like adapting to the circumstances or throwing in something that we know somebody keeps shouting for and they won't shut up about it.
Right.
We got it. We can do it. And it's nice to have those options.
Yeah. So the songs, it sounds like the songwriting process moves really quick for you guys. I mean, are you writing a new tune every time you get together?
I write a new song every day. So it's a matter of of me, of all of us always having ideas. Mm-hmm. So when you bring something like, I'm not the leader of this band and we neither is any else of us. So we're all acting as 1/5. And when you bring a little idea and 4 other people can expand upon that idea and you are open-minded enough to let them expand on that idea, the music is probably going to be really good, especially when you trust your players.
Sure.
With what's going on. So as far as like ideas are concerned, it's never lacking. There's never lacking for ideas on top of all of us being in other projects and side projects and all. There's so much music to go around that it's hard to like pinpoint one definitive thing with us or with any of us as individuals even.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. That's definitely a strength. Why don't we play another track? You guys brought some tunes. What do you guys want to play?
And then I'm going to let Eric Reingold talk on the next round. We're going to play Walk Wandering Traveler is the name of this one.
Wog Wandering?
Walk.
Oh, Walk.
Walk.
I thought you said Wog. I was like, what's a Wog? Sounds,
Walk/Wandering Traveler. It's a 2-part.
I don't hear well.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I don't speak well. So.
Walk Wandering Traveler from Jamantics here on Local Outbreak.
I go and walk, I am not blinded by what you see. This is a world of make-believe. All the angels fall into the sea. Nobody noticed, bright is a lie. Make up your mind now, it's hard to decide. I was a warrior and I am aware. Care. I can change the world, well, you might beware. All the demons try to run and hide. I
100.1 The Planet's local outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here with the members of Jamantics. And tell me about, you guys play a lot? You guys do a lot of shows?
We play a lot of shows.
Yeah.
I personally want to play music every day.
Right.
Eric Reingold.
Eric Reingold. We play. We play. I know we're booked pretty solid for basically Friday, Saturdays during the winter. During the summer, it opens up a little bit more because we can play outside. We
Right.
all like to crank way up, so outside venues are really cool. And then once the summer starts, it could be all over the week, but usually Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. A few times a week, and that's pretty good. But
That's really good.
I always want to play more.
Yeah, yeah. That's a lot more than a lot of bands in the area are doing, so that's great. How do you guys keep up with that schedule? I mean, obviously you have lives outside of the band. Is it ever a challenge, or are you just running on the adrenaline of it all? Or
Speaking for myself, I love music so much that all of the challenges that come along with it are okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. It's easy for me to overlook all the things that go along with being in a live band and playing that much because I just have a genuine love for doing it so much. So for me, but my circumstances are also different because I don't have a regular job. Mm-hmm. So I can devote a lot of my free time to music along with the other things that I love to do in my life. But for the rest of the guys, I'm sure it's can be more challenging because my sitch.
Yeah, so if there are
Eric
any
Reingold.
job openings, Maceo is looking.
No.
For those of you listening.
The reason I collect Social Security is because I am allergic to work.
good for you.
I start off the night, a lot of nights when we start playing, I start off tired because I'm working all day. But,
Sure.
But playing music with these guys, I get very, very energized.
Yeah.
And that transfers to the people in the crowd because they see me and us hopping around up on stage. Sometimes members will get on other members' shoulders and we'll keep on playing. We'll be hopping around and trading instruments, and that the crowd I think really feels that, and the crowd will be hopping right along with us, which is nice.
Yeah, that's good. And how much have you guys recorded at this point? Because you have a hell of a lot of tunes.
We have studio recorded. We don't have very much. We have 4 studio recorded songs, and then we have some other studio recorded songs that we kind of lucked into right when we got together as a band. Those are somewhere out there on the internet.
Yeah.
And then we have tons and tons of material that's recorded just from our friends coming and recording us.
Oh, good.
Professional tapers.
Really?
So,
Excellent.
So the quality is pretty good. And as we were talking about before, we try to capture that live feel, that live energy on stage in the recordings. And, sometimes that can get recorded, but a lot of times, you really need to come to the show to experience the enthusiasm and the feel of our energy pulsating out from us into the crowd.
Eric Reingold.
Oh, my. As far as recording, is it hard to, I asked you guys earlier about narrowing it down for the live shows. What about if you're going into the studio and you really have to narrow it down, is it hard to figure out what you're going to record?
That's a good question. Actually, it was one of the more difficult decisions we had to make as a unit when we got the studio time to go do the 4 songs.
Yeah.
We didn't have a decision made on the last 2 until the night that we were there. Pretty much, we were still trying to figure out what we were going to do, and it's just based on so much information. We think we know as a band what people want to hear, and then there's so much music and so many different personalities and so many things that go on with liking music. It's hard to choose definitively who's going to like what song.
Right.
So what do you do?
So we fought. So we fought each other, and the winner of that got to choose one song.
So what kind of fight was it? Did you
To the death.
Really?
Well, and personally, I beat Maceo within an inch of his life. And then
my song didn't get put on.
Right.
Of course.
But we all felt each other out, and we're able to come up with a good list. We feel like the songs that you're playing cover quite a few genres of the style. I don't know how to say this. It captures a lot of the genres that we play. I mean, there's one song with a really good fiddle solo. There's one song with a really good lead guitar solo. One song with good vocals, and one song where we all kind of jam out together.
Right.
So hopefully we've captured the essence of Jamantics in these. But really, I think the essence of Jamantics is the live show, the live energy.
Sure.
And it's hard to capture that in the studio, especially because the studio work is just so long. It goes on, and so. But when it's live, there's no going back. You just go with it, and so,
Sure.
it's a lot of fun.
To follow up with that, it's also difficult for us to make a 1 hour set list, or anything less than the 2.5, 3 hour, 3.5 hour shows that we normally play. If we're told that we have an hour, it can be challenging to find those 12 songs. Pick those 12 songs.
Sure, I can imagine. Yeah. Do you have plans to go back into the studio to do more recording, or have you been
always,
recording recently?
always.
Yeah.
That's always.
Can we borrow some money?
Yeah.
If I had any to loan you, I'd offer you a great interest rate and everything. But
you want us to pay it back?
yeah, I want to find some. I have to borrow some to then loan to you.
Oh, right.
So I'll get back to you.
Okay.
But where do you guys record?
Indie Fair.
Indie Fair Studios in Londonderry.
Yeah. Shout out to Art. What up, Art? You're the man.
Yeah, formerly Thumbprint Studios, then Indie Fair Studios.
Okay, Art Murphy.
Yeah, Art Murphy, exactly. Yeah, we talked about this last time.
Yes.
We don't have to spend any time with this. Go online, go to ipnation.com, and listen to that interview, and you'll have that information. Let's move on.
Eric Reingold.
That was Eric Reingold, yes. Moving on. So everything you've recorded, is that all available online if fans want to access it, or do they have to come to the show to buy a disc?
Well, we're actually having. Oh yeah, by the time people hear this, it will be after our
CD release party.
CD release party. Thank you,
Okay.
Macio. But it was at Red River Theaters in Concord. And it was an awesome show. I have to tell you, it was incredible. The
We
energy.
sold it out.
There were people. There were people literally climbing up the walls, trying to see us. It was really incredible. And so
We sold out of all of our CDs.
No, I remember I tried to get into the show and it was sold out.
Yes.
And I said, "Do you know who I am?" And they said, "No."
get out.
Pretty much, yeah.
Sorry about that.
And I didn't climb the wall because I'm clumsy and I would have gotten
Oh,
hurt.
that's too bad because we put you on the list. You didn't ask if you were on the list.
See, I know.
Well, we'll put you on the list for last week. To get the CD, you can go to Jamantics.com. It's 2 words put together, Jam Antics. If you want one, email us. Or it'll probably be available online at some point. iTunes and cdbaby.com is what it is. Yeah.
www.jamantics.com.
Yeah. So, and the songs that you're hearing now are the songs that are on the CD. By the way.
Excellent.
So,
Yeah, very good, very good. Well, why don't we play another track? What do you guys want to play?
Let's do Yawateg. That one sounds nice.
yeah, I like that one.
Okay,
Cool.
good.
Like I said, I'm deaf. What did you say?
Yawateg.
Yawateg?
Yep.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's actually a foreign language, one that was of strange origins. I don't know because Free studied foreign language when he was growing up, and so he decided to come up with that song. I don't know what it means.
I
but,
think it means get away. You can think about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
All
that
right.
sounds good.
We'll think about that while we listen.
Okay.
So this is Yawateg from Jamantics here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Sometimes I feel like you need a vacation. Sometimes I feel like you need a hand. Leave the stress, my location. like it low.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com, sitting here with three of the guys from Jamantics. So we talked a little bit about recording, and do you guys have a lot? I mean, it must be very difficult to even find time to record with all the shows you guys play. Do you have a pretty busy calendar coming up this summer?
Yeah, the summer calendar is very booked. If we decide to record, we always have to book it several months in advance, just to make sure that we haven't already booked a date for that. Again, to see our schedule, to see our summer schedule, or any gigs that we have booked currently, you can go online to Jamantics.com, or several other sites that have
Facebook, Reverb Nation.
Stuff like that.
Are you guys doing any festivals or anything like that coming up?
Yeah, we'll be doing, let's see, when this airs today, we're going to do UNH Solar Fest, and then we'll do Harry's Hoedown, in Starks, Maine, the Big Up Festival in Ghent, New York, Euphoria, which is a startup festival, and then...
Where's that one?
Right now, it's tentatively going to be in Vermont.
Okay.
And then there's any number of other ones that we're looking at, talking to, etc.
Put a bid in for.
Sure,
Right.
sure.
Right.
Okay. And how did you guys... You have management, right?
Yeah, we did.
And how did that come about? Because you're such a new band, so to have a professional manager is so early in the game is pretty impressive.
Well, yeah.
Luckily, we have people in positions of semi-power that liked us.
Yeah.
And so we were recommended to a few people through the grapevine. Our name found its way to. You go on.
To the Doctor of Rock and a mutual friend that we knew, or a friend of his, Jason Russell. JR, I put a call into the doc because it got to the point where we were, I work full-time as well as pretty much gig full-time, so it got to and at the time I was also booking us full-time, and it got to the point where I couldn't answer all the emails, I just got overwhelmed, and so we all decided, like, at that point, let's reach out, there's this opportunity somebody's offering to us, let's reach out and see what happens. And so we met JR, and it was love at first sight. He's pretty much the sixth member of the band. Reingold fell in love with him right away.
Hot love at first sight.
Really? My wow.
He's a great guy though, and he runs 3 Entertainment, and he's been awesome for us. He's been a driving force behind getting a lot of stuff done for us, and a lot of different stuff, and I think we're just happy to have him on board and be able to work with someone that's so committed and helpful. Yeah,
it's great that you guys have that, like I said, so early in the game, to have that support system there and to have someone helping you is really great. So that's how you got something good.
Yeah, and he's been a huge support for us, in all areas, and
mostly emotional.
Right. When Reingold cries.
A shoulder to cry on.
Yeah. We all mail our complaints to him, and he answers them in 6 to 8 weeks.
But we have to pay the shipping.
That's great. Well, 6 to 8 weeks isn't that bad.
No, it's not. I mean, there's worse.
No,
I've had
we
mail
can outsource.
I've had mail-in rebates take longer. So that's good. All right. And let's remind everyone again too how to find you guys online, because you got a lot coming up.
You can go to www.jamantics.com, facebook.com/Jamantics, reverbnation.com/Jamantics. We're all over the place.
There's also
YouTube.
a huge cache of online live music for free. You can even listen to it without downloading anything at archive.org.
Oh, okay.
Which is a great music site, and youtube.com. You can find pictures
Videos.
of us, mostly Maceo,
moving
before
pictures.
he joined the band.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Shirtless.
I missed that. What did you say? Oh, really? Yeah. Well, for the ladies or whomever. That's great.
He was a pirate.
Really?
He was a pirate of sorts.
Oh. Ahoy. Was he a Somalian pirate? They're very dangerous.
No, not as angry as that.
Oh, good.
He's more of a friendly pirate.
Oh, good. Friendly pirate.
He's a peaceful pirate.
Isn't that a cartoon, The Friendly Pirate?
It should
No.
be if it isn't.
It should be, yeah. Maybe on Adult Swim. Well, guys, thanks very much. And I do want to remind everyone that if you like what you heard tonight, if you want to listen to this interview again or download it and keep it forever, go to ipmnation.com/local outbreak. Thank you, as always, Tim. If you need a DJ for your event, go to centralnhevents.com. Don't be like Lazy Larry.
Thank you.
It's a great ad, man. Go to centralnhevents.com and hire Tim for your event. And, gentlemen, what would you like to wrap up the show with? We can play one more track.
I think we'll wrap it up with Keep It Clean.
Oh, nice choice.
All right. All right, this is Keep It Clean from Jamantics here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Understand if you want it, I can feel it if you want. Everybody's trying to figure it out, but I want it to be wrong. Take it if you want it, I can feel it if you're loud. Maybe you could try to fake it if you're lost among the crowd. I won't stand for this, knowing I stand alone. No, no, you can't get this shit together. You can't have a team get a score. Take your rubber ball and go on in. Take your ball and go on home. Go on home. Go on home. Take it if you want it. In a brotherhood of love. If you don't look out, my brother, then you're gonna find it in love. Always be in a brotherhood, in a brotherhood of trust. And if you don't look out, my brother, then you get thrown another pot. I won't settle there, knowing I stand alone. You can't get shit together, you can't have a team get score. When you take your rubber ball and go on home. Take your ball and go on home. Go on home. Go on home. Yeah. We got off on the trouble. Can I believe we got off on the bus? Can I believe we got off on the trouble? Can I believe we got off on the bus? Can I believe we got off on the trouble? Can I believe we got off on the bus? Can I believe we got off on the trouble? Can I believe we got off on the bus? Can I believe we got off on the trouble? Can I believe we got off on the bus? Can I believe we got off on the trouble? Can I believe we got off on the bus? Can I believe we got off on the trouble? Can I believe we got off on the bus? Can I believe we got off on the trouble? Can I believe we got off on the bus? Can I believe we got off on the trouble? Can I believe we got off on the bus? Can I believe we got off on the trouble? Can I believe we got off on the bus? Take your bow, go home. Take your bow, go home. Take your bow, go home. Take your bow.
100.1 The Planet's local outbreak with IPMNation.com.
The Planet's local outbreak is recorded weekly at the studios of 100.1 The Planet. It's engineered by Tim Martin of CentralNHEvents.com. Matt Connerton of IPMNation.com is the host of The Planet's local outbreak. The show is produced and edited by Annie Biello of 100.1 The Planet. For artist links and details about The Planet's local outbreak, log on to The Planet's Entertain Me page, WPNHFM.com. The Planet's local outbreak is available for download anytime online, IPMNation.com/local outbreak. The Planet's local outbreak is a product of 100.1 The Planet and Northeast Communications.